So in the past 70 years, there's been amazing advances in computer technology. And when we think of that, we think of a lot of men. But there's actually a few women that laid the groundwork for everything that's happening in computers today. And I'm going to tell you about one. Her name's Grace Murray Hopper, and she was born before women even had the right to vote. She was a brilliant kid. She spent her time taking everything apart in her house because she wanted to see how everything worked. She went to Vassar College and she got a degree in mathematics. From there, she went to Yale and she got advanced degrees and a doctorate in mathematics. She started working as a professor, but when World War II broke out, she wanted to contribute to her country. So she wanted to join the Navy, but they said no, they rejected her. But she kept trying and trying. And then finally, after a year, they accepted her. And she went to work on the Harvard Bureau of Ordnance Computation Project, found out she was an absolute whiz at computer technology. And here's a little piece of trivia. One day when she was working on the computers, it started malfunctioning. So she took it apart and found out there was a moth in the computer. Took it out, cleaned everything up, got it working again. And that's where the saying, a bug in the system, comes from. So anyway, once the war ended, she went to work for the Eckhart and Mauchly Computer Corporation. They were developing the first commercial computers in the United States. And it was here that Grace decided that computers could be used for language. Everyone thought she was nuts because computers up to that time were only used for mathematical equations. They would have these long printouts of a bunch of zeros and ones, and it was all just math. But Grace didn't believe that. She really believed that computers could be used for language. So this is one of my favorite quotes by Grace. She said, when you have a good idea and you know it's going to work, go ahead and do it anyway, because it's better to beg forgiveness than ask permission. Gotta love Grace. So anyway, she developed in 1952 COBOL, which stands for Computer Business Operating Language. And it was computer language for banks, businesses, government, and is even used in some video games. Now, keep in mind, she was 63 years old when she invented this. So don't let anyone ever tell you you're too old to do anything. And remember, the next time you're on your computer or playing one of your video games, remember to thank a woman. Thank Grace Murray Hopper.